A hammer had been left near the body. A door appeared to have been forced. Items in the home were displaced in a way designed to suggest a burglary had taken place. The message the scene was intended to send was clear. A stranger broke in, things went wrong, and Teresa was killed in the violence that followed, but the staging had gaps. The hammer left at that scene the specific and concentrated nature of the wounds, not the scattered injuries of the struggle, but the deliberate, blunt trauma of repeated targeted strikes, the absence of valuable items being taken in the supposed robbery. The security system that had been assessed with a code not broken. Real crime scenes tell stories. Stage crime scenes tell a different kind of stories, one that trained investigators learned to read. Mark Severs had done this homework. His alibi was, by conventional standard, essentially airtight. Phone records placed him in the Northeast. Credit card transactions documented his presence in New Jersey and Connecticut. He had been physically removed from Florida the entire time. During initial interviews, detectives noted that Mark's behavior was unusual, not in any way they could immediately quantify, but in the accumulated sense that comes with interviewing hundreds of grieving family members and developing a feel for what authentic grief look and sounds like versus something rehearsed. He raised flags, but flags are not evidence. Then there was the money. The $4.4 million in life insurance policies with Mark as the beneficiary. That's not a detail investigators set aside. That becomes the lens through the everything else get examined. And then in the period of following Teresa's death and funeral, investigators discovered something that went well beyond suspicious. Computers and hard drives from the Sever's home had been deliberately erased or removed, not damaged in some accident, not lost in a move, deliberately wiped and disposed of. Someone did not want what was stored on those devices to survive the investigation. The act of destruction, whatever was on those computers, spoke more clearly than almost everything else. Innocent people don't purge their hard drives after their spouse is murdered. Innocent people cooperate. Innocent people want investigators to find everything because everything proves that they had nothing to hide. Like, share, and subscribe for part 8.